Sorry about that. Accidentally unplugged the cable. Uh, yeah, sorry about the sirens. So I was kind of not feeling like doing this stream today just because, but I decided to do it. It's really late. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, this came today. So we've got the booster bundle here. You can hear the die inside. Uh, Alternative Art Premium Foil Piper of the Swarm card. Throne of Eldraine box, 10 booster packs, 20 premium foil and 20 regular basic lands, and special oversized spin down counter. I mean, the I need to organize my stuff at some point. Is this really oversized? I mean, I guess it is kind of big, but it doesn't seem overly large. So, I don't know. We'll see how that compares. Because that looks, I don't know, it's hard to gauge the actual size from that. But, yep. So, this came today. And we also got these as well. This one, the box is a little beat up on. The shipping containers on these wasn't great. So we got 2 Throne of Eldraine collector boosters, which these actually have different art from the regular booster packs, so that may be why there's only 3 different art styles on those, but it still kind of feels skimpy. Maybe we'll find an extra art style in one of these, but I'm not holding out. And then we got the Rowan and Oko Planeswalker decks. These all came together. These actually came yesterday, and the packaging for them was not great. So next time I'm going to make sure I get from a different seller. I mean, this damage is probably from shipping or even the packaging alone instead of like anything extreme. Yeah, but these feel like they came across just fine. Comparing these to that, you can see they're lighter in color, and they have the green guy on them. I don't know. Should really learn the story. Yeah. They look basically the same. Oh, wow. So I just noticed these packages. Oh, there's the replays say that as well. No. So these packages at least don't say it. I'm curious now. And Ravnica doesn't seem to say it either. But or Ravnica Allegiance. But anyways, this package says contains cards from 1 to 302 of ELD, includes 1 rare / mythic, 3 uncommon, and 10 common cards. Foil card of any rarity replaces a common in 1 of 3 boosters. Planeswalker and adventure cards may have alternate frames. Details at magicthegathering.com/product. So it basically outlines what's inside the pack. This one, on the other hand, says, this is really hard to read, so give me a little bit of a break. Contains cards from 1 to 249, 270 to 391 of ELD. Includes 10 foil and 2 to 5 rares / mythic / mythic cards. 53% equals 3, 14% equals 4, 3% equals 5. Planeswalker, Adventure, and Mythic rare cards may have alternate frames. Foil alternate frame Mythic card in 3.9% boosters. Details at magicthegathering.com/product details or magic.wizards.com/product details. So they actually give you the direct percentages of chances of getting like foil card in 1 out of 3 boosters, whereas this one tells you the percentage chances of getting 5 rare / mythic rare cards. Like, that's interesting. That's a new change, I guess, so that people know like the difference between like why this booster is $30 and this booster is $5. But yeah, so that's interesting. Planeswalker decks, Rowan and Oko. Yeah, I don't particularly know what to say. Dex box, strategy insert, 2 reference cards, 60 card deck, and 2 15 card packs. So, yeah. That's interesting. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, I guess those are run numbers. And then this. I'm going to save opening this until later. Oh, I do want to do something real quick. Just because. Alright. So, here we go. This is going to make basically 0 sense. Red. Let's call this orange. Let's call this yellow. We got green, blue, purple, and also black. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really tell the difference between these two, and it is kind of subtle, but yeah. So I've got a rainbow of colors. I just need white from Dominaria, and then I'm all set with a full rainbow of booster boxes. Yeah, that is entirely pointless, but I don't know, I thought it was kind of amusing. Like, I did not plan that, that just randomly happened. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was cute enough to warrant actually doing. Yeah, so I'm going to save the Planeswalkers decks till the end, like normal. I'm also going to do the collector boosters a bit later as well. And right now we're just going to continue doing the we'll open the Throne of Eldraine stuff soonish, but for now we're going to focus on trying to get through Amonkhet and the regular booster box. So tonight we're just gonna do one because I'm tired. I've already been on for 10 minutes and I haven't even started on this. So yeah. So yeah. Let's get that like that. Sorry, I had to get the Excel spreadsheet set. So here we go. We've got a white card and some unicorn for the first card. Alright, oh, and this one was the dragon one, so I've opened one of each art style so far. Alright, one some unicorn. The art on it is interesting. Adventure, Rider in Need. Create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. Alright, and this is 3/3 with vigilance. 4 colorless and 1 white. It's kind of an expensive card, but I can see why it would be played. I mean, vigilance in a white deck is very common, so that was some unicorn. And we've got a didn't say please. Yeah. 42. Counter target spell. Its controller puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. This is playing black that I forget. I think black in this set was very much pulling cards from the graveyard to the deck or into play. I thought it was. Yeah. Yeah, so that may not be a great card against the black deck. Though, in all fairness, late in the game you could always play a card and then counter your own spell. I'm not sure if that is legal, but I mean, that is one thing you could try. Didn't say please. Alright. Rosethorn Hellbird. I think I already have this card in here. There's the battlefield. Attach its target. It gets +2. Yep. And Rosethorn Hellbird. So yay, our second duplicate card. We are really filling in the booster box. Ginger Brute. I definitely do not have this one. Artifact creature. 2/9/25, 2/19 goes right there. Sorry. Haste. Ginger Brute cannot be blocked this turn except by creatures with haste. Sacrifice Ginger Brute, you gain 3 life. It's 1/1, but you can get it out on first turn. As long as you're not playing a red deck and can afford the 1, then this might be good. And if you're doing something with lots of counters, you definitely power this up really easily. Plus, the sacrifice and gain 3 life kind of makes it so that it's also, if you get yourself into a bind, it can get you out of it. I forgot to mark the Rosethorn Halberd. Rosethorn Halberd and Gingerbread. And then Trapped in the Tower. I think I have this one already as well. Yep, Trapped in the Tower. Golden Egg, I think this one as well. So this morning, yeah, I was tired. This morning did not go well. So the day ended up being very long. Oh, I don't have Golden Egg. The day ended up being very long, and I just, like, I've been wanting to get to bed since like noon today. So yeah. When Golden Egg enters the battlefield, draw a card. 1 mana and tap, sacrifice Golden Egg, add 1 mana of any color. 2 mana and tap, sacrifice Golden Egg, you gain 3 life. Interesting, you get to choose what you want. So yeah, I was just super wiped out, and I didn't get home until like 6:30. Took a shower because like last night I was tired and probably should have taken a shower, but just did not want to at all. Idyllic Grange goes right there. 59. Yeah, alright. Tap, add 1 white mana. Idyllic Grange enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other planes. When Idyllic Grange enters the battlefield untapped, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Yeah, you can boost up your decks. Anyways, so yeah. Alright, so I guess yesterday was a long day because I got into work at like 7:30 and didn't get out until 5:45. But that was because the book club was happening afterwards, and I wanted to go to that end. So like I work right by the library. Garenberg Paladin. Adamant. If at least 3 green mana was spent to cast this spell, Garenberg Paladin enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Garenberg Paladin cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. It's 4/4. I mean, it's a decent creature for later in the game. 62, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7. Yep. I collect there. Oh. Golden Egg. Deal with Grange. So, like, I work right by the library, so I didn't really feel like coming home and then walking all the way basically back to work. Eye Collector I already have, just to for like a few minutes. So I basically just stayed down there and worked till 5:45, at which point went to the library, and the book club was interesting. 6 people showed up and only half of them read the book. I was one of the ones who had, but so it made talking about it weird. I'll go into detail about my thoughts later on. I'm just too wiped right now. Yeah. So I got home yesterday and basically just ate and then went to relaxed for like an hour, and then went to bed. Got up this morning. This morning did not go well. I left for work and I managed to forget my pass to get into the building. Um, Lucky Clover. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. I haven't been reading the bottom parts. Sir Brannigan always remembered to kiss his good luck charm, having lost his foot to wolverines the last time he forgot. So yeah, I ended up walking like 3/4 of the way to work before remembering that I had forgot it, turning around, walking all the way back home to grab it. Because like I get to work early enough that the security guard who could let me in isn't there yet, so it's just like I have to bring it, or I can't really get into the building at all. So I ended up getting to work like half an hour later than I should have, which sucked. And then today was just long because I normally work 9.5 hours, but since the book club was on Monday and I ended up working 9.5 hours yesterday, I chose to skip it, which was fine. All right, rally for the throne. Create two white 1/1. Create two 1/1 white human creature tokens. Adamant. If at least 3 white mana was spent to cast this spell, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. If you're as loyal as you claim, now is the time to show it. Queen, Wyndon of Ardenvale. So yeah, I ended up getting in at 8 a.m. and I took an hour lunch to come back, basically to grab the Throne of Eldraine box. Ooh, we've got a foil, I think. Oh, and that one's rare. I should finish up creating this. The Excel spreadsheet, I still need to add the rarity of the cards into, and I'm not sure. Probably not going to add much else. Yeah, so yeah, I ended up getting back in the afternoon from like 3 till 5, or a little after 3 till a little after 5. I was shadowing somebody who was showing me some of the programs we used, and oh my god, I just totally wanted to fall asleep for like half of that. Not because he was being boring, but just because I was so tired. So I got home today, and it's like, yeah, just carryover from yesterday, just how tired I am. So yeah, after this, I'm not planning on doing anything. I'm going to maybe watch another YouTube video and put this into the correct playlist and then just go to sleep because I am too tired to be moving still. Ooh. Yeah, that is a foil. Alright, Sir Farron the Henge Hammer. When Sir Farron the Henge Hammer attacks, another target attacking creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is Sir Farron's power. Words are pointless. It's what you do with your hammer that counts. Alright. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, for 2 mana at 2/2, it's convenient, and if you can power it up, you can basically have 2 powerful creatures, but getting it powered up might take a while. That was Sir Farron. Okay. So yeah, we're on track. Huh. That's interesting. This. Whoa. Okay. This is not. They did not reveal this card. Wait. 302. Okay, so. Alright, we're gonna talk a bit. But this is card number 275, which is a card that I did not think existed. 269. Giant Killer, rare. Chop down instant. Chop down is the adventure. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. For 3 mana, that's not bad. Giant Killer is 1 mana. 1 colorless, 1 white. Tap target creature. If you tap this, it's 1/2. What size advantage? They never even see me coming. Alright, so 69, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I've got a better handle on what's going on. 200 out of 269, and this is shiny. Yeah, you can kind of see it, like, yeah, this is shiny. So we're gonna save this regardless. Whenever Savvy Hunter attacks or blocks, create a food token. It's an artifact with +2. Sacrifice this, you gain 3 life. Sacrifice 2 foods, draw a card. None of the other villagers dare venture into the wilds, so she feeds the whole hamlet herself. 200. Oh, yeah. Forgot. So, when they released the set, they had cards. They revealed cards 1 to 269, and then the cards exclusive to the Planeswalker decks and the cards exclusive to Brawl. And I speculated that the tokens were between the 269, which is the Final Forest, and 304, which is the first Planeswalker exclusive. Apparently, it's not. Apparently, there are actual cards, and this card is one of them. The Giant Killer card. It's number 275, and it's actually written as 275 alone and not like 275 out of. So there are apparently 30, 25 cards, 35 cards between that exist between the Final Forest and the Planeswalker deck that are. I assume these are all going to be rare cards because why else? But yeah. So we've got these to now look forward to. Alright, so Savvy Hunter. Oh, this one was shiny, so we're just going to how many? 20, 9, 18, 20, and we've got the page of shinies. We're gonna have more than a page of shinies. The collector's boosters have 10 shinies each in them, so yeah, that's 3 pages of shinies. Plus whatever we draw from the regular cards. So, Swamp is going to be somewhere in here. We're just gonna mark Savage Hunter. But I'm going to go back and like mark it specifically as a shiny. Huh. Giant Killer. What was the other rare from this? Because I'm missing a card. West I marked one. Giant Killer. Wood Green. Yeah, I marked one incorrectly. Alright. Sorry, controlling this Excel with a touchpad isn't great. Alright. So Swamp 261. 251. Yeah. Yep. 261 Swamp. It's actually not a bad looking swamp. It's kind of like the swamp in Shrek, where it's like not like super dark and creepy, but like mystically creepy, I guess. Alright. Oh, yeah. Completely forgot about that. Alright. So the forest is 268. Was the plains 251. Yeah, I forgot that I had renumbered these to keep the card numbers. So, yeah. I have this card listed out of place. Alright, token, artifact, food. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Tap 2 mana. Alright, so 15. So it goes right there. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, it's not as. Alright, it looks really clean. Like, I don't know, the tokens in this look really clean. Maybe it's how they do the labeling, or. Because these fade to white at the edges. Yeah. 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 Oh, and they're full frame and not quite stilted. So yeah, those look much nicer in general. Alright, so this has been kind of a long stream already, so 3 duplicates, 11 new cards. Got our first shiny of the set, and yep, this card box is almost completely full by now. As you can see, yep, brimming with cards already. I don't know. I'll be on Thursday if I'm not going to be on much this weekend, but if I'm going to be in town this weekend, which I mean the weather is like miserable. Highs below 50, lows just above freezing with rain on Friday. So So yeah, if that's the case and I stay home, I'll be on. Oh, so yeah, there's the book club next week as well. That's on Wednesday of next week, and it's and then there were none by Agatha Christie. So yeah, at some point I'll do an Almond Cat stream where I open a few packs and talk about my feelings about the Book of M. But at the moment I'm just too tired. So this has been going for like almost 40 minutes. So thank you for coming and watching, and have a good night. This has been Zigzag.